Hello, my name is Berenice Kohana Paulsen. I am passionate about women. I love talking and I love coffee. Welcome on my coffee hop journey. I am here at Kretua in Maas Street, Mossel Bay. It's a beautiful day as you can see and we're sitting outside. I am having coffee with a phenomenal woman. I told her, you are every woman. You are every woman. I'm sitting down with Saloma September. And Saloma, I must take out my fingers. Saloma is a radio host. She's a mother. She's a woman of God. She's a lecturer. She's an author. She's a businesswoman and a community worker and so much more. So yeah, successful, powerful, that is Saloma September. And we're going to talk about empowering women. Come join us for coffee. Every woman's success should inspire another woman to do the same. And we are at our greatest when we cheer one another. I'm so thankful today to sit down with Saloma September, and like I said, she's every woman. Saloma, if I think of you, I think of successful.
Thank you.
Thank you for having coffee with me. Greet our viewers.
Good afternoon, everyone out there. It's good to be with Berenice. Berenice, thank you so much for having this interview with me. And to the viewers, I hope and pray that you will take at least one thing out of this interview. Because I'm also sitting with a phenomenal lady whom I admire and who I can also look up to, even though she is younger than me. Great to be on your show, Berenice.
Thank you. Thank you, Saloma.
Thank you.
Saloma, you are such a successful woman. There's no doubt to it. What are the motto or the principles that you live your life by?
Thank you for the question, Berenice. I have to start with my faith in God. People call me a woman of faith.
Wow.
You must have faith, as small as a mustard seed. And when you have your faith, you must run with your faith. You must put it into action. It is like going to the gym every day and go and gym and build your muscles and reinforce it. Make it stronger every day. Every time you take a leap of faith. And when you take the leap of faith, God helps you to get there, because we all know that we cannot do these things out of ourselves.
Yes.
So that is my main cornerstone.
Wow.
I believe that I can do all things through Christ who give me the strength.
Amen.
And if I get the vision, I run with the vision. Like now that I've opened the shop, I just ran with the vision. I didn't ask questions. I didn't ask God, will it work out or will it? I just go for it.
Wow. Faith.
I call it a free fall. I take a free fall. I use my faith to take a free fall in the safe and loving arms of God.
Amen.
And it always works. I believe that I can, inside of me, I can. Berenice, do you know that when people look at you, people see things
that you don't see?
That you don't see?
Yes. That you don't see.
Yes. Now those things are the things that drives me. When people tell me to, Saloma, you can, or when they congratulate you and they say they believe in you, we cannot go without our neighbors. We cannot go without our fellow brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Their input.
Yeah.
And I am one of those people. I believe that there is more than this.
Amen.
I can still do the next thing.
Yeah.
I cannot stop here. I cannot stay stagnant. So that is, I will say, my faith is my greatest cornerstone.
Wow.
That's where I stand.
Wow. Saloma, you went through abuse and you You wrote about it in your book. Saloma, I have a book called Abuse is a liddoring. Abuse is soos 'n liddoring. And wow, you must get the book from Saloma. Saloma, you wrote about the abuse, and we know that how difficult it is to walk out of a situation where you're in abuse.
Exactly.
What made you walk out?
I endured for 13 years. I was married for 5 days, and I had a blue eye.
Oh.
And I endured for 13 years. And I just told myself, this man, there was just one day in my life that I just told myself, this man hates me with a passion.
Sure.
He hates me with a passion. He's not jealous of me, because people used to say, Saloma, but you're attractive lady this and that. Isn't he jealous of you? And then I came to the conclusion that he actually hates me with a passion.
Sure.
And if I don't get out of here, I'll end up dead.
Oh, yes.
So I am happy to say that I am one of the few who got out.
Yes.
I think of so many women out there who are still trapped. And they want to get out, but somehow they can't get out of it. And I'm happy I'm out.
Saloma, and here you are after 13 years
Yes,
of abuse, and we know that abuse leaves a scar.
yes,
And look at the woman that you became. Look at the woman that you are. You're a businesswoman. You're a strong woman. How did you build yourself up after the abuse? How did you believe in yourself again?
Thank you for the question, Berenice. You see, the thing works like this. I was me before I got married to my ex. So inside of me is me,
Amen.
a strong woman.
Amen.
Then he came. At that stage, I was just a strong girl. I didn't even know that I was that strong. Okay. Then he came and started to tear me down.
Yes.
Because that's how I saw it.
Yeah.
And that's how I experienced it. Okay. And in that, I needed to survive. You know, I was at UWC, and I came home with the 85 boycott. After the 85 boycott, and I didn't finish my degree. I was married for 3 years, and I got a full nervous breakdown.
Sure.
But I was married for a few months, and I got septicemia.
Sure.
I was expecting my firstborn. So I believe that I'm a miracle, because both of us survived it,
Yeah.
the septicemia, by the grace of God. And then I realized that I'm in this, I'm trapped. I'm in a marriage that I'm actually trapped in.
Yes.
And but inside of me, there are things that I know that I want to achieve in life. So to the listeners out there, there's something inside of you that you know that you want to achieve. It is still there. Don't let it die. Don't let it die. It is there. So this drive was always inside of me.
Yes.
There were times that I told myself, I'm going to give in now. I'm going to give up. I'm not going to worry anymore. And then the inner man stands up.
Yes.
And then it stands. So even when you find yourself in that situation, you must still continue to empower yourself. So that's what I did. My advantage is that I have needlework. I have sewing. I was a needlework teacher. So if the finance went down, I will take out my machines and I will sew.
Wow.
Now, seeing that I didn't finish my education on university, I went into teaching unqualified. So now I didn't earn enough money, and I knew that we need more money. Forgot to tell you that I'm actually a property expert as well.
See?
Since 1996 already. So, financially we were really down. But then I decided to go and finish my education, but I had to start from scratch again. So I went to the college, Dower College. I'm from Utnik actually. So Dower College is in Port Elizabeth. I went to Dower College to get my diploma in education. You see, you have to empower yourself.
Amen.
If you
Wow.
didn't finish your education, just go back and finish it off, or replace it with something that will work for you.
Yes.
So I finished in 1993, and then 1992. I finished in 1991. Sorry, and then 1995 I went back to college again to do my higher diploma in education. Can you see I was busy empowering me?
Yes.
Because your question is how did I get out of it?
Yeah, how did you
It's
get
because I've empowered myself to
Yeah.
get out. That's how you get out. You first empower yourself, and then you can.
Wow.
It's easy to get out. And I received my higher education diploma in education. So that qualification, what I want to actually come to is that qualification helped me when I got divorced in 1999. Because at that stage now that my income was of such a nature that I could sustain us, me and my daughter and my son. My daughter is currently in Turkey. She works at Chrysalis in Turkey, and my son is in London, is married. He works at BBC in London. So yeah, he's doing a good job there. Also, he's in the production team there. And he also worked with Angelina Jolie. Yes,
Okay.
she was the executive producer, and he is the coordinator.
Okay.
So in order for me to get them there, because you as a single mother, you still want to educate your children, and you want to give them whatever you
Yes,
can
what they deserve.
and what they deserve. So I believe that my education and my drive and my zeal and at that stage what kept me going was the property market. Because when I got divorced, I had 2 houses in 1999. The one that we stayed in, I masterminded that one. Double story, pool, double plot, whatever. And then I also purchased the plot that was the time that we went through redeployment. We went through redeployment. So I purchased another property.
Empowerment.
Yeah, in case I don't want to go where they wanted to send me. And I rented that property out. And I want you to know that that was 1999. And by that time, I was ready to buy a blue chip property, which would have made us millionaires at that stage.
Wow.
But God,
Yes.
but God.
Yes.
In any case, and my other I had all this, and then all the stuff that I've mentioned now, and then it dawned to me that I need to further my education. And then in 2010, in 2012, I obtained my honors degree. Okay? So the idea is basically to go for my master's. What I'm trying to tell you here, Berenice, is besides all the stuff that I did, I empowered me through education.
Okay.
For getting my qualifications and study and show myself approved. And in all that, I counseled so many people because I had a support group as well, Palm of Gilead, for women who are battered, abused, and nervous breakdown and so forth.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yes, I'm going to stop there.
What I can take from this, and there were so many things that came up when you were speaking, but what I can take from this is number one, that you need to empower yourself to get out, and you need
Exactly.
to believe in yourself.
Exactly.
And also, you mentioned something. But Sana have a quote. I don't know the exact words, but I love the quote, and it's something like, "Women make better decisions when they are financially stable.
Yes.
Then you make a better decision.
Yes.
Then your decision is not based on finance or I'm staying here because
Yes.
of finance. I'm staying
Yeah.
with him." Even though I'm going through the abuse, I'm staying with him because I cannot do it on my own. And you also mentioned that, and that's not one of the questions, but I feel strong, I must ask it, is you said that you were trapped in marriage. And I've seen that many women, I've seen a lot of women, many women that have good talents and skills and gifts on their lives, but the marriage and or I can say the husband or the marriage trapped them, and now they can't live out this person.
The you in you.
The you in you.
Because that is what I always, when I counsel ladies, especially after abusive relationships, the one thing that I tell themselves is you have to find yourself. Find Saloma.
Yes.
I found Saloma. The moment that you find yourself,
then
you know you're
there's
through.
no stop.
Then you can smile.
Then
When you talk about the hurt and the pain, and the trauma and the humiliation and all the stuff that you went through, you can talk about it. Because I was just married for the 3 years, and I got a total nervous breakdown because my body couldn't process everything that's happening to me.
Wow.
So, and then after that, I still have to get myself. So inside the marriage, as I've said, I've empowered myself, and I've worked through the things. So that the moment that I divorced him, I never went back. Because I went through all the stages and the phases. So if you are going through stages and phases right now, go through it. If it's safe in the marriage, you can still go through it because it must be safe.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll end up dead.
Yes. And stay you, and even in marriage with your husband and your children marriage. You. What about you? Stay you and empower you.
And don't be afraid to be you.
Yes.
Because that's how God created you.
Yeah.
People will say a lot of things about you. They said a lot of things about me when I was married. And even up till now. But that's how people are. People are like that.
People
will always talk.
Yeah.
Just find yourself. Very important.
Wow. Saloma, we can talk forever on this
Exactly.
topic. And we can there's so much that we can talk about.
Yes.
But we will definitely talk again. And what I want is give us a quote. Give us a message.
Yes. The message that I want to give you is what I've just said. And then I'm going to give you a quote on that as well. You see, when you discover who you really are, it basically frightens you. And that is why you are afraid to be you. Because you ask yourself, is this really me? Is this really what's inside of me? The dynamite that's inside of me. Because you are a package, you're a dynamite package. Now the moment you discover it, don't be afraid
to be it. Wow.
Don't be afraid to be it. And then I'm going to just cite a quote for you. I'm just going to cite a quote for you from the Queen Code. I need to stop acting like I'm afraid of my own power. And start to move as my highest self.
Sure.
Completely and unapologetically.
Amen.
I always say I don't apologize for me. Because the next person don't apologize for her or for himself.
Wow.
So you don't have to apologize.
Yeah.
It cannot be always just you that do the wrong things, just you that do this, just you that do right. That. Inside of you is a package. Start opening it today and discover yourself.
Wow. Sure. Saloma, thank you. Thank you. Wow, we can talk forever. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid of you. That's inside of you.
Inside of you.
And don't apologize.
And don't apologize for who you are. And I think the other day people usually say that you've changed.
Yeah.
You must change.
You must change.
It's okay to
You're
change.
You're growing.
With growth comes change.
Exactly. You're maturing.
And you must accept this person that people are seeing that you don't see. Accept this person, and like Saloma said, don't be afraid of the power that's in you. And be you, and wow. Thank you. Till next time.
Thank you. Bye.